What's going on, everybody? I deleted my other channel because I was tired of it. So, I'm back as myself. Adam. That's it. That's all you need to know. So I'm going to get back into this USC and Alabama game. Last video I put out had a lot of hate from USC fans. This one's not going to be any different. There's nothing on God's green earth that makes me think that USC is going to win this game. I know USC has great athletes. They always have great athletes. They always have elite level talent. But Alabama has more elite talent than you do. For whatever position you got a superstar at, Adoree Jackson, or whatever the fuck, Smith Schuster, I don't know your fucking team. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know every player in your team. Those are just the two players that I've heard of. Apparently they're superstars. Well, let me tell you something. And USC fans, I know you're watching that national title game. So you know who Calvin Ridley is. You know who Ardarius Stewart is. You know O.J. Howard. And you're going to find out who Bo Scarborough is. You will find out who Damian Harris is. I don't have to get into our front seven on defense because it's the best in the country. You can look at any freaking magazine. You can look at any news outlet, and you're going to find that Alabama has the best offensive line, defensive backs. The only question mark that we have is at quarterback. And with that being said, we didn't know who our quarterback was going to be last year. Everybody assumed it was going to be Jacob Coker, and yeah, it ended up being Jacob Coker at the end, but we didn't know that till halfway through the season was over. And what did we do? We still went out and won a national title. The fourth for Nick Saban in his tenure at Alabama in 10 years. 40% of the time, he has won a national title in his tenure at Alabama. So what does that mean as far as this game goes? It just means that we are better than USC. Our players are better. Our program's better. Don't give me all this bullshit about the past. We know about the past. I know about the Pete Carroll years. Bringing up O.J. Simpson. All that is in the past. Alabama has a storied past as well that I'm very proud of. But what have you done for me lately, USC? Not shit. You haven't done a thing. Since Pete Carroll's gone, you've done nothing. We've gotten more out of Lane Kiffin than y'all could. Trolls on there saying Lane Kiffin wants to be back at USC. Well, even if that is true, he still won a national title at Alabama last year as an offensive coordinator. Something that he couldn't do at USC. Something he couldn't do at Tennessee. Something he couldn't do with the Raiders. Maybe he's just an offensive coordinator and should stay an offensive coordinator. Because he's going to be able to do a lot with what he has this year. Calvin Ridley coming back, Ardarius Stewart. I don't need to go down this list again. And if we have... if we're starting Jalen Hurts, a dual threat quarterback, just like Blake Sims a couple of years ago, but better than Blake Sims, he's not a converted running back. He is a pure quarterback who is a dual threat. You think that Lane Kiffin is not going to roll him out there and put... Oh my God. He's going to fucking tear USC a new asshole. Lane Kiffin is going to tear your ass up, USC. So you might as well just get that through your fucking thick skulls right now. All you trolls, get on here and comment. I don't give a shit. Have a good time. You don't bother me. Because at the end of the day, I know my team is going to beat your ass. And that's all there is to that. Leave your comments below. I can't wait. All these trolls coming out of the woodwork acting like USC is the best program that ever has been. And I'm not saying they're all like that. There's been some classy USC posts on there. But all you trolls who think USC is the fucking be-all, end-all of college football, you've been smoking too much. You've been smoking too much. You're just stupid. You're pathetic. Because we know, and you know in the back of your mind, or in the front of your mind, you just won't say it out loud, that Alabama is the premier college football program and will remain so throughout Nick Saban's tenure, and that starts with USC. In Jerry's world, we're going to tear you apart. It doesn't matter where we line up, what location it's at, whether it's at home or away. In Jerry's world, in fucking Siberia, Alaska, North Pole, South Pole, I don't give a shit. Alabama plays a dominant game no matter what stage they're on. In USC, you're going to find that out. That's all there is to it. Roll Tide to everybody in Alabama Nation. Leave your comments below. Trolls, bring it. All you pussies are too fucking scared to cam up. I guarantee you. All you trolls will not cam up. Maybe you can't afford. Living out in Hollywood, you'd think you'd have a bunch of fucking cameras out there, but apparently you're too fucking chicken shit to use them. So that's all I'm going to end on. Alabama's going to whoop your ass, USC. That's all there is to it. Roll Tide.